Hello guys, in today's video, I will rank the Looksmaxxing methods commonly told by other Looksmaxxers. The highest ranked are the most effective methods with high ROI, and the lowest are total copes sold by Looksmaxxers to clickbait you. The reason for making this video is to spread awareness in the BP community about effective methods and the total garbage that is sold by fraudsters. So the first method is bone smashing. It's a very famous method, sold by many Looksmaxxers, famously clavicular. He mentions that it is ascended him, which was a total lie, as his ascension was by puberty, gym-selling, and getting rid of his acne. Bone smashing is said to work by the Wolff's Law, but its effect is non-existent on bone mass. The results shown by Looksmaxxers are usually fraudade. Bone smashing can be dangerous as it can damage your nerves, and it's really not worth the investment and time. Second is facial exercises to slim the nose and sharpen the jawline. This is one of the biggest copes sold by both normies and Looksmaxxers. Now, some exercises like gua sha can give you some minimal effects, but it's the game of bones rather than these exercises. I have never seen a guy ascend from it. Those who say it benefited them usually use fillers. Third is chewing gum for a wider jawline. Technically, it will make your jaw wider, but it can be asymmetrical, and some people can cause TMJ, and usually the chewing gums used are not hard enough to make a big impact on your muscle. The reason I put it in cope is because it's not going to give you flared jaw looks. MARPE, aka mini-screw-assisted rapid palatal expansion, is used to widen the upper palate of patients with a narrow palate and breathing issues. The reason it is a cope is that it is limited to transverse widening only, it gives no forward projection, and the myth of making cheekbones wide is fully cope. It has a high risk of dangerous downgrades, clockwise rotation that can lengthen the midface, and worsen under-eye support. It's very unreliable and can cause asymmetrical expansion that will further lead to surgery. Better is to get 3-cut Lefort 1. Next is mewing. It's a cope if your facial sutures are fused, and you are above 17, or you have skeletal recession or bite issues. Not a full cope, as if done from childhood, can make your face grow very well forward and will prevent adenoid face or mouth breather face. But it's not equivalent to any orthodontic treatment and surgery. Next is makeup. It's a very easy, high-return, no-risk and cheap Looksmaxxing method. If used right, it can quickly ascend you. Makeup can be used to make your nose look slimmer, to lighten your under-eye bags, contouring an OG curve and better jawline. Don't be shy to use makeup. Women have never been apologetic about using tons of makeup to fraud better looks, and neither should you. Next is hardmaxing. The best Looksmaxxing method out there. It is the only method that can change your bone structure and effectively improve looks, bite, and breathing. It is expensive and depends a lot on your surgeon's skill, technique, and experience. That's why always plan your surgery well, because a botch can ruin your looks. Returns and risk depends on your procedure. Popular hardmaxing surgeries are Bimax, Trimax, genioplasty, canthoplasty, and rhinoplasty. Next is peptides. Peptides can help you ascend in physique, recovery, pre/post surgeries, fat loss, and skin healing. They are not magic, they amplify training, diet, and sleep. Without those, you'll see minimal results. Some commonly used are CJC 1295 plus ipamorelin, BPC 157 plus TB 500, tirzepatide, and GHKCU. Accutane is the nuclear option for acne, the single most effective treatment for moderate to severe, cystic, nodular, or treatment-resistant acne. If your acne is persistent, cystic, or scarring, Accutane is one of the highest ROI things you can do for your face and SMV. Next is an optimal diet. It's basic but important. If you cannot afford an optimal diet, then you should not even think of Looksmaxxing. Diet is very important in teens and further life. Diet is the basic building block, but it won't make you a HTN from sub 5. My advice will be to eat a balanced diet and avoid all fad diets. Next, our topical retinoids are one of the highest ROI softmax tools you can use right now. This will noticeably ascend your skin quality, making it clearer, smoother, more even tone. Famous retinoids are tretinoin, but my advice would be to use tazarotene, as it's just better and more stronger. Start with 3x a week, then slowly build up to use every day. You can also use the sandwich method in starting if you feel irritation. However, irritation is usually normal in first few weeks. Next is basic skincare, like cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen. Everybody uses it whether they are Looksmaxxers or normies. It's basic, nothing special. It protects your skin from damage. Next are lifts or height insoles. They are cheap, quick, low risk, high ROI. Looksmaxx you can do. Tall height will always make you stand out in the crowd. With lifts, you can easily gain 2 to 3 inches of height, but it's not your real height. Plus, using them every day can cause ankle issues, and if you get in a situation to remove them, people will get suspicious, especially women, because they care a lot about height. So be careful with this one. If anybody got to know, they will always put you down for this. Next is dutasteride. Dutasteride is one of the strongest hair maxes available. It nukes DHT by inhibiting both type 1 and type 2,5 alpha reductase, crushing scalp DHT by 90 to 98% compared to finasteride's 70%. This aggressively halts further recession, thickens existing hair, and often produces visible regrowth on hairline, temples, and crown, especially when stacked with minoxidil and microneedling. Benefits are massive. Keeps a full head of hair, which can easily make you look younger, more attractive, and less like a balding uncle. Huge halo for dating and confidence. Risks are low libido, ED, reduced semen, possible gyno, mood issues, and the rare but feared post-fin/dut syndrome. Anyway, hair is life. If you have no hair, you have no life. Next are roids, best of the league. If used like pro, can ascend you without giving the stereotypical side effects. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and comment.